Morning. Back at it again with sand. I got a feeling this is what we're gonna be doing all day again. I'll go cross the scales with this load as well. I've been still pushing it, trying to find out how much I can put on the truck before I'm overweight. I'm still only getting about 74,000 pounds, where I'm actually legal for 76. I just got a phone call. I told you I was gonna go weigh it in, and just try to get myself up there as close as I can. I guess from now on, we're supposed to weigh the material on the way in. So we'll find out every load now. Alright, we'll pull on a plant here to see what we weigh. Savannah sand when it comes in. 75,820. Thank you. Oh. Hey, I mean 24 ton. I've been telling 16 yards. I'm probably bringing in closer to 18. According to this, 24.27. 75,820 pounds. 80 pounds under my max, so I basically right at my back's limit right here. Oh, there it is. I found my limit. yeah. That last load was 75, 180. I'm trying to lighten it up just a little bit, get me down in the 74,000 pound range. Just in case someone's scales is off. I'm not way overweight. I don't need an overweight ticket. But I want to try to keep it up there where I'm consistently bringing in 22, 23 ton, 24 ton. Let's see, that 20, excuse me. That 75, 180, I brought in 23.95 ton. So just as long as I'm bringing in 23 ton at a time, I'm great, I'll be good. And 23 ton is right around 18 yards. I've been writing down on the paperwork 16, but I've been constantly bringing in about 18, so 2 yards extra. So yeah, I don't know if that's why they want us to weigh it, so they got more accurate. But I've been bringing it between 16 to 18 yards in every time. myself overweight. But not by much, by 600 pounds. As I've said, we're legal 75,900 pounds. That load right there was 76,480. So I was 600 pounds overweight. So now I know I don't really need to put that little splash on. I'll try to keep myself right around the 74.9 area. 75,000 or just under is what I'm going to try to keep myself at. Because that load was 24.6 ton. So yeah, I was over just a hair. I want to keep myself under 75. So I'll try not to put that little extra splash on like I have done. And you notice that pile's getting just chewed up pretty fast. Going to go back and grab another one and get my half day in, 12 hours. However, now that everything's being weighed in, for how long, I don't know. I guess the truck foreman didn't know about that. He's a little livid about it. Because there's me and one or two other guys that will work, do 12 hours. Work as late as possible to get as much in so they have it for doing that. Well, by weighing it has slowed us down so much. Today I hauled, if I average it out correctly, I hauled about 214 yards in. So out of 9 loads. As I said, it slowed me down. I want to try to get 10 in. On a 12-hour day, I usually get about 11 in on a 12-hour day. 11 hours, 10 load, but no, 9 today. Because now we got to go across the scales. We got to wait every time, weigh it in. And then, of course, we got to wait in line at the scales to go through because we only have one set of scales here. Well, average out about the same as yesterday. I had the key on for it to do that. We averaged 5 1/4, 5.25, so 5.25, 5.3. So we're right there. But sorry I didn't get a view of dumping the load. Trying to break things up a little bit. But that's it for today. As far as tomorrow, I don't know yet. Yeah, they're talking some heavy rains tomorrow. I don't know if I'm working or not. I know they're gonna try to keep their trucks going. If they keep me going, that's great. If they don't, it's understandable. I'm kind of the low man on the totem pole here. So, but all right, we'll call it a day. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.